Hello again, this is my model railway news update. Today is Saturday the 2nd of August 2025. Let's start off with Marklin, who've gone all a bit metal.
Excellent!
So the Wacken Open Air Metal Festival is on in northern Germany right now. If you're there or intend to go, you can pop along to the Marklin stand, as they will be attending this year, on the back of their recent AC/DC releases, which I wasn't a fan of. The model, that is. AC/DC rocks. They're trying to shift some stock at the event at their stand. A model railway company at a metal festival? Who would have thought? And following the old vans with brands mantra, of course they have some vans with logos for sale. There's two to choose from, both the age-old Interfrigo wagon, but one has the faster, harder, louder livery on it, or you can opt for the simpler Wacken Open Air logo version. Both are HO scale and available exclusively at the show, or maybe after the show too on their website or eBay. We'll see. At a slightly less raucous pace, Marklin have an upcoming museum and tastings event in their Marklin Museum, where you can start off with a tour, then get lunch, then it's straight into the wine, with a number of tastings from 2 p.m, all for a price of €48. Sounds like a bargain to me. The Railway Museum in York are always adding to their range and making the most of the Railway 200 celebrations this year, as they have increased their range of gift items with this selection of things, all featuring a design of vintage railway tickets. This stuff is kind of the same stuff you get on Temu, but here at the Railway Museum it's 5 times the price. Oh, and they also have added these 2 sets of earrings too, £14 a pair, to really be a talking point among your friends. Heljan are doing a new run of the Class 33 loco in 00 scale. They originally released a 33 way back in 2005. Can you believe it? Since then they've been doing reruns and adding upgrades, and these new 6 models have a couple of significant upgrades, such as, for the first time, DCC sound fitted from the factory. That means a 21-pin MTC socket and speakers fitted as standard. My favourite here has to be Glenfalloch in West Coast Maroon, but all the models will be available later this year. Price is £199 for analogue and £100 more for the DCC sound versions. So what would be a model we most definitely don't want another one of? Yep, the Class 47. But amazingly, Cavalex has decided to do yet another all-new version of this over-modelled Brush Type 4.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Not due until 2027, so plenty of time to update you as this project progresses, but I'm at a loss to understand what's missing in the current Class 47 offerings that this model is going to cover. Let me know in the comments if you know, please. Bachmann have announced a new model to their range in the form of the Northeastern Railway's E-Class 060 tank engine. There was a J72 released way back in 1976 under the Mainline Railways brand, and then when Bachmann took this over in the 1990s, they added it to their branch line range. In 2018, it was re-released as a new tooling model with a brand new chassis and a DCC socket and other bits and pieces fitted onto it. This new model has all new tooling again, and it has a different body and accurate cab details, as well as lots of metal fittings. Tech spec includes a coreless motor and Next 18 DCC socket, a built-in speaker, working firebox flicker, and optional factory-fitted ESU lock sound micro V5 sound decoder. Wow, that sounds impressive. 3 livery options to choose from, and prices are £159.95 for analogue and £269.95 for DCC with sound, due in early 2026. Dapol have been showing off their most recent decorated samples of the O-Gauge Class 66 loco they have under development. This is going to be a massive locomotive, and from these photos it's looking like it'll be very eye-catching and impressive too. All 6 livery options from Run 1 were displayed, and they're certainly a colourful bunch of good-looking liveries. Obviously the corrugated side profile of the 66 is going to cause some printing problems, and you can see perhaps on the side of 783 that it looks a bit odd, and maybe they should opt for nameplates as extra metal parts on these. But overall though, they are looking really good, and the models come with a wealth of features including various lighting effects and, including on the top of the range version, DCC spatial sound using 2 Zimo plus 22 sound decoders. That will set you back an RP of £615, but this is a serious bit of kit, becoming available in early 2026. So from the huge to the small, as Graham Farish have announced a new coal wagon for N-scale. These are new N-gauge models of the NER P7 and LNER Diagram 12 wooden coal hopper wagons. These wagons played a vital role in transporting coal across northeast England, fueling the Industrial Revolution. The new models capture key design differences between the NER-built and LNER-built versions, including variations in handrails, end pillars, axle guards and safety chains. Each wagon features a detailed injection moulded chassis with metal brake gear, separately fitted parts and highly accurate bodywork, including rivets, strapping and interior planking. Priced at $29.95 each and expected in early 2026 as well. Polish model maker Robo Models has released a whole bunch of interesting coach models in HO scale. On screen now is a twin pack of Express ODRA3 livery models, which consists of a Type 209C baggage wagon, which is a completely new model, and a Type 111AC second class open, here with correct livery and interior colours. We also got a new livery of the PKP IC second class passenger coach Type 111AY with the Szczecin destinations. A PKP 609A carriage with bike compartment. This actually has model bikes stored inside too. It comes with Katowice destinations. Then there's a new second class sleeper car with the couchette style interior. It's a Type 110AC. Next it's a TLK livery Type 111AG coach, which is an unusual one as most of these carriages had corrugated roofs, but this one has the converted smooth roof design and represents one normally operated through Krakow. This one is also unusual. It's a PKP half bar carriage Type 113A and has a fantastically detailed interior too. Next is another twin pack. This time it's the PKP Energetica. I think that's how you pronounce it, engineering coaches. The first is the luggage car with the pantograph on the roof. The other is a converted Type 111AC. Both have the metal walkway added to the roof, which is really distinctive. And finally another twin pack. This time it's the PKP PLK livery after modernisation. And here we have a second class Type 111AB matched with a modernised Type 609A. This is significant because on one side it's got a regular 609A setup, but on the other it's a 10 compartment carriage with 2 windows removed. This is a great collection of coaches that have just been released, and I do think when it comes to Polish model railways no one is beating Robo at the moment. So I bet you're wondering where the Accurascale update is and what the Beach Boys are up to. Well, I'm sneaking it into this update as a key publishing update, as they have commissioned Accurascale to produce this limited edition Class 60. This is a model of DB Schenker's 60040, the Territorial Army Centenary, in its distinctive cherry red livery, a one-off colour option on the real loco and replicated here. Personally speaking, I think this is probably the best livery I've seen applied to a Class 60 model, and I am sure this limited edition model will be snapped up quickly. You can pre-order now from the Key Model World website for a £30 deposit, and as normal, it's available in either analog or DCC with sound. It'll be shipping in springtime 2026 as well. Tillig have just announced some new models in both TT scale and HO scale. So we'll start with TT. They've released 6 new open wagon options, basically models they have done before but with new liveries, priced around the £27 each mark. Also released is this twin pack of German postal system flat wagons with silver containers, and another twin pack, this time 2 open gondola wagons in the Austrian Styrian State Railways livery from Era 5. For coaches, just 2 releases this time around, both second class, the top being a Type BMHE in DR livery, and the bottom a Type Y/B70 second class of the ZSSK Slovakian Railways. And finally for the rolling stock, this baggage car in Era 3 DB livery. I'm not sure what's going on in this picture with the steps part. I think it might be metal and the light has caught it wrong when it was getting a photograph, but it looks quite a cool model anyway. Oh, and they also gave us this truck in TT scale too. Moving on to HO scale, and I like the look of these GATX tank wagons in this twin pack. Lots of detail to enjoy there. Twin packs seem to be the thing, as we've also got this sliding roof wagon twin pack in CD livery from Era 6. But you can get this single wagon too, again in CD livery. Much like in TT scale, we also got this container wagon. Probably have enough of these now. Lots of manufacturers do this wagon, so I'm not quite sure whether we need another one or not. Anyway, moving on. A couple of coaches, this being the second class Type BMH in Era 4 DR livery, and basically the same coach but in DB livery, Era 5 this time. And that was it from Tillig. In just 1 month they have released more than Hornby did for TT in 6 months. Just saying. Talking of Hornby, they are bringing back an old favourite, Smokey Joe, in a brand new train set. Smokey Joe has always been a favourite in the range since way back in 1983 when it made its first appearance. Key to its success is its incredible speed, earning it the title of the fastest loco in the model world. Between 2003 and 2006 it was available in a train set that came with a low loader, 2 coal wagons and a guards van. It saw a special limited edition Centenary edition in 2020 where it was offered with some upgrades like wire handrails. And now it's back in a train set, this time with a coal wagon and a coach. You also get an oval of track and a controller, all for the web exclusive price on the website of £99.99. I'm sure there'll be discounts available though. Yes, it's recycling old stuff again, but it's good to see such a legendary loco back in the range. Lemki Hobbytrain, who aren't afraid of charging high prices, have some new models to tempt us with. Starting with this, the DB Cargo BR189 in Era 6 livery. Hard to think this is N-scale, especially when you look at the electrical gear on the roof. Really well done. It's got a Next 18 digital socket and directional lights, with analog coming in around £160 here, with DCC sound fitted versions £100 more. Not such a bad price after all. And spot the difference, you can also get it without the DB logo, or in this crazy looking Dutch RRF livery option, or in Beacon Rail livery if you prefer. Any more livery options? Nope. Well, maybe next month. Anyway, that's the video folks, thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be more coming soon, so subscribe to keep yourself up to date and I'll see you on the next one.
So model trains, model worlds, choo choo, model trains, tiny in tiny worlds, choo choo.